it's Rachel and Jessica here today from Lion Learners North Lincolnshire. Now, all of our Lion Learners presenters have got rabbits living with them. Rabbits are lovely animals and they're always very popular when we go out on our visits. Everybody loves a soft, cute, cuddly, fluffy rabbit. So often when people don't want to meet reptiles or mini beasts, they're very happy sticking with the rabbits and the guinea pigs. Now, a few of our presenters have shown you their rabbits while we've been doing our live videos. We haven't met Jemima on Facebook yet, so we're going to have a look at her today. This is little Jemima, our rabbit. She's going to have a bit of cauliflower leaf, I think, if she wants some. She's just going to have a sniff around first, though. Ooh, there we go. What does she think? Now, Jemima lives here with her husband, Jasper. Jasper is very loving towards Jemima, but he's a bit too big and cheeky to come out with us, so you won't have seen him out and about in schools and care homes and at parties. Just Jemima. And Jemima is perfect for sitting on children's knees. She's nice and small, isn't she?
Yeah.
And usually very well behaved. Now, rabbits are mammals, of course. We know she's a mammal because she's covered in, what's she covered in? Fur all over her body. That's a sign that she's a mammal. Mammals usually have some type of fur or hair, usually. So she's also warm-blooded. Her body is always working hard to keep warm, like ours are. So she feels nice and warm when we touch her, not like our reptiles. She doesn't lay eggs, of course, only at Easter. Rabbits do not lay eggs. So if Jemima had babies, they would grow in her tummy and she would give birth to live young. So that's how we know she's a mammal. She's also very fond of plants to eat. So what is she, Jessica? Is she a carnivore, a herbivore or an omnivore?
Herbivore.
A herbivore, yes. She just eats plants, doesn't she? No meat at all. There we are. She's having a little nibble on her cauliflower, but I think she's too busy wondering what's going on in here and checking out all the different smells. She's having a good look around. You can see her little whiskers twitching. Her ears are up. She's listening carefully. She doesn't come in here very often, so she's in quite a new environment with lots of smells that she's not particularly used to. She's having a good look at you there. We love our little Jemima. She's beautiful. Now, because it's a Friday afternoon, we thought we'd do a very quick and very easy craft activity, which you only need one thing for, and that's a square piece of paper. So we're going to pop Jemima back in here. Bye-bye, Jemima. And we're going to have a look at making a very simple origami rabbit. So we've got our paper already square here. You can make an A4 piece of paper into a square piece of paper if you need to. Now, this is very simple. If you have your paper facing you, looking like a kite, and then you start by folding that bottom corner up to the top. Smooth it down, try and get your folds nice and neat and tidy. Open it up, turn it around and do the same the other way. Up to the top corner, smooth it down like that. Now you've got a little hat. And what we want to do next is fold maybe the bottom centimetre, or maybe slightly more, up in a straight line, like so. That will help us make the ears in a moment. And then folding that corner up to meet the top end. There we go, and the same on the other side. It's starting to look a little bit rabbit-like. Now all we need to do now is fold up the bottom to give it a better face shape. Yeah, and the top. So once you've folded the bottom up, turn it over. Jemima's trying to escape. I told you there were lots of nice smells in here for her. And all we need to do now is fold that top corner down to let those ears show a bit better. There we go. And Jessica is going to show us how to draw the face. Of course, a rabbit needs a face. So making the ears a bit more defined. There we go, one ear. And the other ear. Jemima's looking on, wondering if it's going to look quite right. Does it look like you, Jemima? And then all we need now is a little face, and you've got your little origami rabbit. Now next week on our Animal Cam, we're going to be looking at some primary school science. So we will be learning more about mammals, and we'll be learning about other animal groups too, reptiles, amphibians, fish, birds, and mini beasts as well. And we'll be looking at carnivores, herbivores, and omnivores. Now this is what is usually covered in the science curriculum for Year 1 pupils, but it's useful for any primary age group, because it's something that's reinforced year on year as they go into greater depth. So if you can join us next week on the Lion Learners Animal Cam, 2 p.m. every weekday, we'll see you there with more rabbits and all sorts of other lovely animals. Hope to see you next week. Bye from Jemima and bye from us.